Shamai Elite Chums, I'm going to show you how to find G5 manufactured materials using the high-grade emission sources, and obviously you scan the navigation beacon and then find it when you get into Super Cruise. But I'm also going to tell you how to locate each of the G5 manufactured materials, and especially pharmaceutical isolators, which are the worst, absolute worst nightmare to find. And these will occur in drops of 1 to 4 once you find them, but we're going to charge and get out of there. Also, we'll talk about some websites that you can use to make things more efficient. And we'll get into Super Cruise first then, and then we'll do our little search. So you're going to have military grade alloys, Imperial Shielding, Proto Heat Radiators, Pharmaceutical Isolators, Improved Components. But first we need to look for HGE, so look for high grade emission. Only high grade emissions will do, so we'll do not degraded emission, only high grade. And bear in mind, even if you find the right system, you may not have pharmaceutical isolators. So we've got it there, we're going to lock it in, and for this build we're using the new Super Cruise Overdrive FSD, so we'll boost that now, which will make it a lot quicker. Now this is essential. Now you can see we've got 39 minutes remaining, so that's often a sign it's not going to be pharmaceutical isolators, because they are very quick to degrade. They're about 10-minute jobbers and they can be very, very far away, which is why it's essential you have an SCO drive for the build of this ship. So I've used the Phantom, because it's got great jump range and decent utility. But the Mark II Python would be good because it doesn't overheat as much, does the SCO drive a better justice. But you also need a limpet collector. For this I use the multi-limpet, the mining limpet, and that gives you up to four limpets at a time. I'd say a minimum you need 4, or maximum, because there could be 4 signals and you want to be doing this really quick if it's pharmaceutical isolators. So we've got I'm just checking for other high grade emissions in the system. So we got another high grade emission, which could well be the one. Spoiler alert, it will be. So where else will we look for? So you can I'll use this spreadsheet which tells you which system to look for pharmaceutical isolators. It's any system, any population, state of outbreak, but you have to make sure it doesn't have any other states like war in the system or something like that. It's very complicated and very hit and miss. It's a real nightmare. So I use the website edgalaxy.net, and as you can see, it lists the recent drops. So LTT 617 8 hours ago I had pharmaceutical isolators with 4 drops. Look here, we've got materials proto light alloys. So this was an epic fail. So we go and search for the next system after picking up all of those. And going back to ED Galaxy Net, you can see there are some other systems to check out. Kronchanki, Majorca, but they've got more like 2s and 1s. So the drops aren't as many. So I'd always go to the most recent first though, because obviously things do change over time. So this is the second HGE, and this is the one that has the pharmaceutical isolators. So this one wasn't too far. Remember, it was like 3,000 light seconds away. So very quick, very quickie, but it's not lasting very long. I think I got about 2 or 3 runs of this. So every time I'm doing a pickup on one of these isolators, make sure you open your cargo hatch as well, cargo scoop. Every time you get 1 portion of isolators, it'll give you 3 for 1. So every collection is 3. So here we get, I think there's 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. So we get 12 off this one, I think. And what we do next, right? It's entirely up to you. Some people are saying just use the SCO, keep looking for the sources, but I recommend relogging every time for pharmaceutical isolators because they are an absolute nightmare to find. So for the relog, you'll need to log in back into main menu. Sorry, not main menu, to desktop. So the video goes off and then we start again. And immediately go into Super Cruise, because that's the only way to find the signal. And then I put my accelerator down as soon as getting to Super Cruise. I don't know if I do it on this one. There we go. I've put it up a little bit. So the unidentified signal there, that's your matey. So lock onto that and just jump back in, and then go and do exactly the same again. So that's the way you do it. Pharmaceutical isolators are a nightmare. If you have any tips, you drop them in the comments, because that'll be quite helpful, and we'll help each other to help each other. And this is the last, I think, of my materials gathering quickies. Well, they're not that quick, but there's two others which I'll link in to help you out, because you'll no doubt wanting to do some engineering on all those SCO drives that you're collecting, purchasing and upgrading yet again. Thank you very much for watching, and have a most excellent day if you are playing Elite Danger A. Thank you.